All right, let's get it rolling. Gonna crack it up in this piece. What's good, fam? You know what the vibes is over here. We're gonna talk about the pitfalls of female manipulation. All right, we're gonna go over about 10 of these things that you need to avoid. There's little tricks of the trade that they use on guys to get what they want. We all know that, but sometimes if you don't see the target, you can't hit it. So we're gonna reveal that and remind you of a refresher for all those professionals out there. Okay. We always need a reminder. Reminders are good. The NBA coaches still coach LeBron James. He still needs coaching. Steph Curry still needs coaching. Boxers, they still need coaching. Everybody still needs coaching because they still need someone to see from the outside what's going on, right? You can't see it while you're in it in most cases, unless you're highly trained. Nevertheless, like, subscribe, comment below. Do what the buttons say. When you hear your family, you know I got you. Let's get it. Number one, the old charming, confident woman, right? This is the pretty girl that goes to the spot, the one that chases the high value male. She's always confident and always charming. She knows how to charm. However, what we also know is that there's an ulterior motive. This is what makes her manipulative. It's not who she really is, right? And this comes through when she doesn't get what she wants, right? See, listen to what they say, but watch what they do, right? Watch their actions. You can hear, listen to what they say, the words. She's going to sit there. It's an interview. She's going to sit there and give you all the good reasons and the who and the whys and the whatnots of why she's so special, why you should pick her or choose her over the other girls and the VIP or whatever. But the idea here is to watch what she does, right? Actions will always speak for her. She doesn't get what she wants, watch it. She pouts. Watch her body language as you sit back, as you start getting silent, right? Tells you everything you need to know, whether you should invest further. If it's a one-night thing, you got your goals set in front of you. But be that as it may, be warned, she's not all in your camp 100%. As long as you know that, ball's in your court. Another manipulation tool. What's in it for me? Right? She won't say that directly. Some of them will. Some of them will say that. But the ones I'm talking about are manipulative, right? They won't come out with that, but they'll insinuate. They'll hint, right? They'll give you a little condition, right? So if you ask for them to, you know what, hey, do me a favor, I want you to go and, go to the store, grab some X, Y, Z, come on back, whatever. Says, I'll do that for you, but, what's in it for me? What am I going to get? Can I get something from the store? Can I buy something extra? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I? Right? Instead of her just going and doing for you, she needs to go also for self, right? Because that's what she's in it for, right? Every action, every favor, every goodwill and gesture and every chore comes with a price tag on it, right? So for her time and effort. So a woman like this, she won't do something for nothing. Everything costs time or money, right? So know what it is and know what you're dealing with. Again, it's cute, and she says it in a smiling, cute way, but deep down, it's still her actions. It's how she really feels in a moment. Truth is said, a lot of truth is said in jest, guys. Those are facts. If she sees you as a provider, she's always going to have an emergency and needs a favor. It's usually a financial emergency, all right? Chances are you met her when her car just broke down, or you met her when her rent just happened, her check didn't come in from the other. It just so happened that the money, her account got hacked. You're right on time. You always seem to be right on time. So again, this is someone that needs to have a favor being done. If you can do that for her, this kind of thing, right? So now this is tricky because this is a way for her to test your fiber as well. Now, I'm not telling you to pay nobody's bill. I don't do that. Gotta find another way to take care of that. However, watch her reaction, right? She always needs a favor. It starts out small at first, guys. That's how you know. Because one time, maybe, you know, situation you could see if you know her long enough. You've just met her, you can't do this. I'm talking about 6 months in to a year. Then you can evaluate the situation. You can make a deal with her. Okay, listen, if this is here, I need the money back. Make sure you get it back, whatever it is. If it's your girl, you want to do it, that's up to you. If it's a one-time thing and it's very, very, very rare and you can see what's really going on, and there's a letter, so you got a letter, and you're in the phone store, and the guy's going, yeah, she needs to pay. This is it, something like that. That's different. That's your call, you know. If she's a good girl for the most part, but if she's got if it's always just starts with the small stuff, you know, it's the little things, you know. Then it's like small things, little favors, little money, right? Little small change, and then it's something else. And that's not her, it's somebody else, right? Her mom or a brother, a family member needs a quick, you know, need a little looking out. So you can get in with their favor. So she does that to get you to feel like, oh, you know what? If I do this, I'll be in with the family, right? So, or she'll say some shit like, oh, I'm coming to you now because you're my man. I figure my man will take care of it. This kind of thing. Put that pressure on you, right? And if it's small, see, guys, it's how they get you. Because when it's a small amount, $15, $20, $30, you know, $40 here, put money on her card so she can get on the train or the bus or whatever, or little money so she can put gas in the car, you know, that kind of stuff, right? $75, you go, oh yeah, I got that, boom, you know, and because the minute you stop, she got her arms folded. There's an attitude there, right? So you know, man, so you know her motives aren't pure. So at that point, you know what to do. Move on. Next. Number 4, comparing to her ex. This is when a woman gets emotional and she's huffing and puffing, she's sighing around the house, and she's not really, her energy is low, and she wants your attention, right? So you go and say, hey, you know, what's up? What's up with you? You good? What's going on? What's with the long face? What's good? She goes, oh, nothing, you know, we don't do nothing anymore. She starts complaining. We don't go out anymore. We go, what do you mean? We go out, you know. So no, I'm used to going out, like dinner, like a nice dinner. We never do that kind of stuff. You know, I'm used to that. So you go, okay, she's compared to the last boyfriend. We used to, I mean, he's not better than you, but we at least used to go out to dinner on the city and have dinner overlooking the city on the top floor. You know, I'm used to Michelin dinners here and there, and you know, it starts comparing you. And now you listen to all this going on, you go, she's definitely going to manipulate your ego. She's going to attack your masculine frame, you attack your ego to see if you're going to bend, if you're going to break, right? This is what she's going to do because it's mano a mano. Now she's got you thinking, oh snap, is she thinking about her boyfriend? I'm better than him. I got to show her. I'm going to put my machismo up and show her that I'm better than her man. So you take her out to a dinner and a helicopter ride and then a boat ride, and then you bring her home, and you know. So don't fall for the bait. It's a trap. Comparing you to her ex when it comes to being romantic. Comparing you to her ex when it comes to being giving, spoiling her. Comparing to the ex when it comes to making sure that her hair and her nails is done. That's not your job. That's a privilege, right? So these kind of things, guys, just take note. Let her pop that shit. Let her pop shit, and then listen and go, okay, all right. That's what you, okay. Oh, I hear that. Word, that's good. That's what's up. She hate that. They're going to hate that shit. You just go with it. Okay, wow, really. Now, if she's talking truth now, sometimes us guys, we get too caught up and too focused in what we're doing, too driven in what we're doing, too much on our purpose. And then, yes, she's right. If you know you haven't given her attention, then she's absolutely right. All right? She's got a right to ask for it. She's got a right to remain feminine. And it's your job to make sure she stays feminine, guys. Okay? Being masculine frame, all that is wonderful, but you can't ignore who you're running with. All right? She's not feeling too feminine when you're not treating her like a woman. Right? If she's good, if she's worthy. Okay? So, be that as it may, we're talking about manipulation right here. So, let's continue talking about that shit. Because if she's doing this type of stuff, her heart's in the wrong place. to get the right thing. She's going about it the wrong way. Next, 5, broken promises. She promised to take you. You say, listen, I got to run to work. I got to get this done. I got a special meeting to go to. Boss just told me I got to swing by this place before I go to work. So I need some time. I got to get out here early. Do me a favor. Take my suits to the cleaners. I'll be back around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and we'll go out. She goes, okay, no problem. So you go off to work. You do all the running around, and you're rest assured because you got a big meeting the next day. And your suits are now in the cleaners, so you're happy, right? You're content with that. You do your running around. You get home. She's on the couch. You're like, hey, my clothes are in. Oh, you go in the room? No clothes. What's going on? Oh, I forgot about those clothes. I'll go do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's too late. I got a meeting tomorrow, first thing in the morning. That's why I told you to do that. See, women like this, guys, she has no intentions of doing what you want. She's focused on herself and what she can get from you. She's on the take, all right? Feminine energy is about bonding, connecting, nurturing, giving, right? It's a giving love. It's a giving energy, right? It's a giving to receive. It's a nurturing energy, right? It's making sure the household, the nuclei, is functioning, right? That's the idea. The woman not doing this is on her own agenda, and you're not part of that plan, period. Her priorities come first. She plans a date night with you, all right? So you got a plan for going out after work. You're going to go home, meet up. Then you're going to go and then go out to a nice dinner, and you're going to spend some quality time together because she's crying for quality time, right? Now, this is when you get yourself all set up. You meet her at a certain restaurant. She's not showing up. You call her. No answer. You call her again. She tells you she's out with her friends. She meant to call you. She sent you a text, but you didn't get it. You look at the text. I didn't get the text. How'd you know I didn't get the text if you sent it? She doesn't know that, but she knows she put her priorities first. So you get the apology. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'll make it up to you. I forgot. We had a company party, whatever, out with her friends drinking a little extra late. I'll be there on my way. I'll make it up to you, all this kind of stuff. So now she stood you up, broke a date to go out with her coworkers after work, right? See, you're not a priority in her life. And this is a clear sign. I mean, this one hits you in the head like a ton of bricks. If you don't know this one right here, you got to go to a lot of my videos. You got to go back to the beginning of my videos and just go through them all, because if you don't know this right here, you can't make excuses for this, right? A woman with integrity would decline and say, no, I have plans tonight. Sorry, guys, I wish I could. Maybe some other time. It's simple as that. But she puts herself first. This is very selfish. Her intentions are very clear. And you see what her motives are. And what she tends to do is not put you on top of her list. A woman like this guy will not put you on her list because she must have been allowed to do this for so long. She's used to it. For you to say something to her about it now, you're flipping, you're changing. What's going on with you? Why are you acting different? And she'd be right, because you got to check her from the gate. Never let that happen without leaving that unchecked, ever. Number 7, the old gaslighting routine, right? This is when someone manipulates you by lying, making you think one thing when it's something totally different. For example, if she needs you to do something for her as a man, you do it. She says, hey, you know what? I need you to do this favor. Again, this is dire straits, and only you can do it, and all this. When you come from work, can you grab this and grab that for me and bring it home? And you say, okay, I got it. What else you need? All right, I'll do that. And you go and you bring it to her. What does she say? Wow. Oh, thank you very much. What happens with this gaslighting is when she triggers the hero gene, right? Which lies in all men. Deep inside of all men, there's that hero gene, that wanna be provider type of deal. This works wonders on the provider male because he falls for the bait every time. He does. I don't care if he's loaning her money. I don't care if he's giving her those little $5 and $10, $20. It works well. She goes, oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's why that shit works, guys, because it's like you were the last ditch effort. She asked you and you came through. And this has the guys sticking their chest out, their chin up. She goes, I don't know what I would do without you, right? Quote unquote, big, strong man. Meanwhile, all she would have done is just called somebody else. That's what you would have done. I know what you would have done without me. You would have called somebody else. I get that. But when she's gaslighting you and you go for it, it's satisfying your ego, right? It's pumping up your ego and it's making you feel like she needs you and you provide it, which is part of our DNA, is to provide and protect and all that kind of stuff, as we do. But she's working against, using that against you in this moment in time. Very manipulative. But if you know what it is, if you've been doing this already, let her know. That's it. You know, you're out of those. That was your last one for the year. Something like that. But let her know, you know what, that's the last one for a minute. Now you owe me. Let's get some things cracking on my side now, to my favor. Another one, red flag, guys, when you meet somebody in the beginning, I don't care how good it's going, I don't care how much you fall for her and how much you got in common and all that, and then the chemistry and blah, blah, blah. The minute a woman separates you from your family and your friends, she's working on getting you in the control situation, okay? So understand that. This works both ways too, by the way. If a woman is trying to separate you from your friends and your family, she needs to work on you. She knows that if mom and sis or the cousins, the females and grandmama and them, if they see her working on you, you're gonna pull your coattail to it. I don't care where you're from. This is, all women do this. If they want to be manipulative, all women do it. They don't want Nana to see it. They don't want Wayla to see it. They want to keep that away because Wayla be like, no good, no bueno, you know? So she needs to let the girls get the women out of the picture because she can just do the female smoozing and oozing and get us out of it and get us in our state where we fall for her little spell, right? She works best when there's no other females around to call her out on her bull, right? So be careful of that one. Feeling guilty, the sad face, the push-pull, right? First she's happy, and then she's sad. She's hot and cold, right? What's the matter? Oh, I didn't get everybody. Valentine's Day is one of the biggest days of manipulating. You can see a woman manipulate. You want to know what you got in your hands, guys? Wait till Valentine's Day, and she gets to go to work. You'll get all the manipulation you can. She'll make all kinds of clues, and all you gotta do is tell them, stop playing with that. Come on. You get love every day from me. And she'll giggle or whatever. If she's really, really mad, that means she's really trying to manipulate you on that situation. She feels very strong about who sees who likes her. So you may want to discuss that with her. Could be some guy on a job, then that makes it a valid point. So that needs further discussion, depending on the girl you got. If she's a good girl, then why not? But if she's manipulative, like we're talking about on this side, you might want to check that. Check your girl. All right, guys, listen, guys, no matter what, you need to be on your purpose and your mission in life. The grind is real. Keep your nose to the grindstone. Keep moving forward. The women will come after that. If you can't do women and being your purpose and your mission and finding your way and finding your why and all that, leave them alone till you get your shit together. Leave them alone. You don't leave them alone till you get your shit together. The rest will come in. Find out who you are. Get on your mission and perfect your brand, who you are. Period. The rest will come. I promise you. You get focused. They'll show up. They'll have to. Because you start becoming alpha, forget it. Like, subscribe, comment below. You hear your family, you know I got you. Excel and